is David Lynn, and you're with me for another edition of Coffee Talk, number 470. We are approaching 500. It is right at 7 p.m. Friday evening, July the 11th, 2025, and I am drinking Folgers coffee, little sachets, two of them. Good evening, Holly. How are you doing, young lady? Melinda Elliott. Inappropriate content? Yes, it's horrible, isn't it? I said good evening to Holly. That's inappropriate content. Oh, God Almighty. I truly hope that the Trump administration deals with YouTube and their BS. Or somebody like Elon Musk buys it. Because I feel like I'm being picked on. 3 in the house and 3 likes. Melinda, I liked that short. Well, it wasn't really a short. It was more of a video because it's about 3 minutes long. I liked that short with those squirrels. Uncle Al, died Bullfrog 79. Did you get an inappropriate content notification, Uncle Al? Claudette, how you doing? Melinda tells me that she got an inappropriate content notification. I'm very put out by those people. Well, seeing how a lot of my content comes from you, I guess we're in this boat together, so to speak. And I am drinking Folgers coffee. 2 packets. 2 packets of Folgers coffee. Susanna Morrison, proud single mother. Beautiful young lady with a beautiful daughter. Welcome to my channel, young lady. I guess I should say good morning to you. And Idaho Garden Girl. Hello, Stephanie. Oh, I hear my dogs barking. I let them out, and think they're wanting to come back in. They're spoiled. They're inside dogs. They go out to do their business, and if the weather's pretty good, they stay out for a little while. And I'm taking my evening medication, excuse me. Inappropriate content. Blood pressure medication. And actually, one of them's a blood pressure medication, the other one's a sugar pill, what they call metformin. I take 3 metformins a day, 1 in the evening. And then I take multiple blood pressure medications in the morning, and one of them I take twice a day, so I take it in the evening. So that's what I'm taking right now. Mr. Whistle, how are you doing, sir? Good to have you here. Well, so right now, this is the last day of Prime. Amazon Prime days, 8th through the 11th. There'll be more, but for right now, this is the last day of Amazon Prime. And I have been purchasing things on sale, marked down. Things to support the camper trailer, things related to my, stuff, MRE related stuff, and freeze-dried foods, various things like that. So the postal person came about 5 minutes ago, and it was somebody I didn't recognize. And she parked, so I went out and I was watching, and she parked, so I knew she had something for me. So I met her halfway, and she apologized for coming so late. And I said, well, actually, this is sort of early for me getting my mail, because usually they don't deliver till about 8 o'clock in the evening. Going camping next weekend. We're scheduled to go the weekend. Well, we're scheduled to go August the 8th. I guess that's the weekend of the 8th of August. This is something that just came in that she delivered to me today. Uncle Al says, do an unboxing. And for Myra Elaine, when she shows up, this is an unboxing. This is not an envelope. It's not an enveloping. However, I had been receiving envelopes of stuff. Just want to clarify. And I got a little bit of a snide comment from Uncle Al in my review. Still haven't learned how to use an FRH. No, I know how to use an FRH. I just don't take any chances right now and burn myself. So these are a set of 3 Moores modular operational rationing enhancements. I've given those out to some folks. There are 3 different versions, and basically these are given out in addition to meals ready to eat to the troops. I'll set this down here. They're given out in addition to MREs for the troops. I paid $25 for those, that set of 3. Creative redundancy. CR in the house. Alacanada. Hello. How are y'all doing? Please leave a like to support the channel. I know y'all are. It will be greatly appreciated. Now, I will tell you, when I hit 2,000, there will be a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you want to be involved with that, please leave a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released when I hit 2,000. And I am in the process of sending out boxes to supporters. They're slightly different than what I send to, they're more like a follow-up box to the giveaway winners. And most of the people I've been sending extra boxes to have won in the past. So it's like a follow-up or a booster box. KP Heathen, my friend. How you doing? 10 in the house. 11 likes. And I am drinking 2 sachets of Folgers packets with a couple of Carnation original creamers. Excellent. Life is good. So Uncle Al's always telling me, do an unboxing. Now, this isn't for Myra, this is an enveloping. This is an envelope. I already know what this is. And I'm gonna give y'all a little lesson on this. Using my Smith & Wesson Uncle Al says, get the sharpener out. Oh, I can already smell them. So they have these, they went up on them, and but they have them on sale now. These are fuel tablets. Fuel tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 6-pack of fuel tabs. I got them for $32 plus tax. They have them on sale right now, Amazon. You get a 2-pack, they want to charge $10 a piece for them. So I got a deal the way I got them. And then they go with this. This is something I usually give out for a winner. So whoever wins, this is one of the little stoves that I give out, emergency stove. It comes with 24 tabs. I add an additional 24 tabs to it. Now, there are other types of stoves that use tabs. One very famous and a little bit more expensive version is the Espit. You know, I got this set and I've used it and I've showed it to you before. You put a tab or 2 tabs in. It comes with a cup and a lid, and you can heat water for freeze-dried food or such. And I ordered recently, and no, I didn't do an unboxing, but I ordered and I got 3 sets of Espit tabs. These are tabs for an Espit stove, for this stove, this Espit. Got 3 sets of tabs, and I've got other tabs, but I mean, I ordered. I'm just sort of stocking up and make sure I got plenty. You can never have too much when it comes to stuff like this, in case SHTF actually happens. And no, I don't want everybody showing up at my house. Oh, good Lord. Yes, please hit the like button. Little Lone Prepper. How are you doing, young lady? Just checking to see anybody else that I haven't acknowledged has come in. So to begin with, I do apologize that my latest video, which is the menu number 3, chicken with noodles and vegetables from 2022, MRE menu number 3, case A. I apologize, that was 26 minutes. But then if you looked at it, and I know everybody's not watching the entire thing, but if you look at it about 8 minutes in, I use a camp stove with canned heat to boil water for my coffee, to boil my coffee water. And I do use an FRH, which I use gloves to keep myself from getting burned. And yes, that could be on a bloopers reel, you know. But I did that. Hello, Dave. Yoda's Blessed Life. Did you by any chance get your box a day early? Sometimes they impress me and they deliver it early. Mom of 4 boys, how's it going? Not today. Well, you're scheduled to get tomorrow. All right. So I did do an unboxing, and I did do an unenveloping. And basically a 6-pack, the envelope was a 6-pack of fuel tabs, 24 fuel tabs in each one. And the box was a 3 set of the Pack A, Pack B, Pack 3 of the Moore's Modular Operational Ration Enhancements. I got a new set of those. And I got so much stuff scheduled to come in, it's not funny. Got some more cases scheduled to come in, some freeze-dried food. I've got stuff for my RV, trying to finish getting it together because we're going to be going camping in a couple of weeks. Hey, Verna, how's it going? Thank you for coming. And I will tell you, I shouted out in my video about 60 channels. About 10 channels that are new to me that have joined me recently. And the rest of them are channels that have been established with me. I try to support them, they support me. And about 60 channels. Most of you here got shout outs from me. And I would tell you, going in and looking at the description, these are all channels that if you are not friends with them, if you will go and if you will reach out to them, they will respond. So if they are a content creator, I would say watch 2 of their videos, leave comments, likes, identify yourself as a new friend. You can oftentimes say, like when I meet somebody that Dave recommended, because sometimes he'll send me, it said contact this person, tell them you know me, and and I do that. They come back and we're both friends now. So Dave is directly responsible for several of my recent, and he sends me stuff all the time, and I haven't been, I've had stuff going on. I've been doing stuff, doing all the cooking, washing, doing yard work, just I got stuff going on, and then the wife's health is not good. So toothpaste tablets. Wow. I just use toothpaste. I've ordered sets of, like, hygiene stuff, where you get a disposable toothbrush, you get little stuff that you can put in your bag and various things. And that's something that I need to put in my son-in-law's bag, because I didn't put that in his bag. I'll be having breakfast with him Wednesday morning, just to spend a little time with him at my favorite restaurant, Ramsey's, here in Victoria, Texas. Baking soda and salt. Sounds good. All right, Uncle Al tries to keep me on schedule, so I am behind. I need to start talking about tonight's topic. And I've got, just to show you, I leave this open, then I write down who's here. But the rest of this and this is all topic. And these are notes that Uncle Al had sent me. My appreciation, Uncle Al. Okay. So today's topic is first aid, not the kit. First aid, not the kit. Stop the bleeding. A serious wound can bleed out in 5 minutes. Start the breathing. Prevent shock. Main emergencies. How to act quickly, deliberately, and calmly in a stressful situation. During a heart attack. Doing CPR. Anaphylactic shock. Choking. Adults. Infants. The elderly. Unconscious victim. Traumatic wounds and bleeding. Finally, splinting and making a sling. Next stop is transportation. The injured person from a dangerous area to a safe area. Only to be used in life-threatening emergencies, fire or flooding. Let the EMT service care for the injured person. All preppers should have a stretcher, military type, or know how to make one. I had to make a sling once when I rolled my shoulder biking. God bless you. I'm sure that was painful. See the Boy Scouts manual. Must hold adult 260 pounds and up to 6'8". I'm technically 6'3", but I'm probably 6'2" because I probably lost an inch. Shrinkage. The spinal column probably shrunk me a little bit. But that's a big man. It's the Summer of Love 2.5. Biggest threats are bites. Okay, bites. Dog and cat bites. Wash with soap. Hey, I'm sure it's better, KP. Thank you for your service. Soap and running water, wash for 10 minutes. You get bit, wash it, 10 minutes, soap and running water. For deep bites, direct pressure with a clean cloth. Yeah, mosquitoes are bad. I'm wearing mosquito netting over my head and my neck, wearing gloves. The reason I'm in a long sleeve shirt in the summer, mosquitoes. Kill or bring the animal to the emergency service. %99 of rabies in humans are from dogs and cats. Seek medical attention within 24 hours. Rabies and PEP, post-exposure prophylaxis, are time sensitive and not treated can be fatal. Snake bites. Call 911 immediately. Kill the snake. My policy is to kill any snake. I don't have to get bit by it. I don't want to get bit by it, but I'm going to kill it. We do not like snakes. That's good. Yeah, the biggest threat right now is heat stroke and dehydration. I tell you what, I drink so much water when I'm out. I come in, I drink half a bottle, go back out for about 15 minutes, come back in, drink a half a bottle. And I don't pee, I sweat it out. Don't have to go to the restroom and just sweat it out. Stay calm, panic kills. Immobilize the bite areas. Panic and movement can spread the venom faster. And never suck out the poison or use a tourniquet. Remove clothing around the bite area. Other bites are rat bites. See New York City. Human bites. See leftist, Antifa, and Democrats. Again, rabies, PEP, over 700 diseases like HIV, hepatitis, AIDS, distemper, etc. Finally, spider bites. One killer in Texas and East Coast is using a smartphone during a lightning storm. Cousin Dumas. A simple everyday carry kit. Small waterproof container. 3 to 5 large adhesive bandage strips. Enrique Trevino, how's it going? Alcohol wipes. Tube of nick stick for minor cuts and nicks. 2x2 gauze pads. 1 triangle bandage with safety pins. Aspirin packet. Tylenol packet. Small roll of medical tape. Tweezers. Disposable gloves. Safety pins. All these items can be found at Walmart or Amazon, local drugstores. And to fact check, see the Red Cross website. How are you doing, Enrique? Uncle Al always says, no dead air time. I'm going to step out and open the back door so I can let my dogs in real fast. Please excuse me. Uncle Al, I apologize. Oh, be right back. Again, my apologies. Ugh, the dogs are in. They're inside dogs. Well, Dave is uploading. He in his shorts. Careful about aspirin. It's a blood thinner, so careful using on wounded people. Yeah, blood thinners. All right, so I'm always told, if you can do an unboxing, do an unboxing. So I did an unboxing. This is a 3-pack of Moore's modular operational ration enhancements. It's pack A, pack B, pack C, or 1, 2, and 3. It's got goodies in it. I've done these before. I've showed these before, and I've sent some of this stuff out to people that follow me. So I got some. They're sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. And right now, they're having Prime. I went ahead and I got a 3-pack, and like $25 plus tax. Yeah, more Moores. I also ordered some more cases of MREs. They're within inspection dates, so they're not expired, or they're not beyond inspection date. The other thing I got in is I ordered a 6-pack of fuel tabs that I just got in. I paid $32 plus tax for these six of these, and like when I give stuff away, I'll put one of these and I'll put a pack of the fuel tabs with it, and that'd be like one of the stoves that I tend to give away. Usually do two. I usually do one that basically burns camp heat or sterno. I didn't when I did my video. I did my video of MRE menu number 3, the chicken with vegetables. I did that review and I released it today. There's a segment in there where I show how to use a camp stove, which I actually did here on the table next to me. I was burning camp heat, canned heat, and you can burn canned heat, which is like chafing for, and you can also use sterno. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a little long, but I did a lot of editing in that thing. I did a lot of editing trying to keep it down. But that was a good. It had a good explanation of how to use a camp stove. JC, how's it going? And I will remind you, I'll remind everybody, I will be doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Right now I'm sitting at 1,961. So I got 39 to go. Will I make it in the next couple of weeks before I have to go back to work? That's a question. Well, actually I have about 3 weeks before I have to go back to work. Will I make it? Maybe. Maybe not. Might be into the school year. And then there will be a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. But in order to qualify for that 2,000 subscriber giveaway, I will repeat and point out, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released. And I've been releasing a couple a week right now. The next video I will release will be a goodie box for Uncle Al. I told him. Expecting him. He's already planning on retaliating. So is Dave. There's going to be something coming towards you. Oh, and let me point something else out. My friend Enrique Trevino. Very, very nice man. He mailed me an envelope. Not going to show the front of it, but it came in an envelope. He sent me a letter, and he sent me a nice. This is basically an ID tag, and I attached it to my wallet. And it's got my name on it. It says property of D. Lynn. It has my phone number on it, and it has my email address. So if something were to happen and somebody was honest, they could contact me. I could get it back. Thank you so much, Enrique. I wanted to publicly acknowledge that. Thank you so much. Yes, we do need to take care of each other. So I am working. Thank you, Alacaneda. That's my wallet. And it's zippered. It's got a zip. It's zippered. And it's really nice because I can, my driver's license. I keep account cards where I can for my accounts here. I've got money. I always keep 21s. I got a little clip on them. my debit card, my IDs and such. I keep quarters in it. I usually don't zipper it. I keep it in my front pocket, left pocket. Sometimes I zip it, but it's got a zipper. Sometimes I zip it. So 10 in the house, 17 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Alacaneda. And I have been watching some of your... I was watching several of your shorts. I always leave comments and I always leave likes. I usually let you know what like number it is. And if I'm watching videos, I usually hit the timestamp. I will point out to some of y'all, I look at other people, leaving comments. They're not hitting the timestamp. So like somebody like, I watched I try to watch Shovelhead 8's. He does cast iron Wednesday. He does fired up Friday. He does certain things, and he's one of the people that I follow, and he follows me. I watch more of his stuff than he watches of mine, because I think I probably put out more than he does. Like I don't see him putting out shorts. He basically puts out videos. He puts out maybe 3 videos a week, and they're usually 8, 10 minutes, 12 minutes long. So I hit the timestamp to show that I was looking at other people. Nobody else hit the timestamp. That's just like, God's old man, Pastor Justin Green. I watch his Bible studies. And yeah, sometimes I'm behind. Sometimes I miss a week or two, and then I go catch up. And I always thank him for his service. I thank him for sharing his Bible study. He does really good Bible studies. He does really good Bible studies, right? He does really good. He spends time on them. And I hit the timestamp to let him know I watched the whole thing. The whole thing went through. And he's a good supporter of mine. We've sent each other stuff. Yes, yard sales. Sean at Shovelhead 8 does a lot of... He's worse than my wife when it comes to bringing home junk. And a lot of it's good stuff. But I mean, it's like, God almighty. I've got 3 metal storage units in my backyard. I've got one of those Harbor Freight 1-car modular. It's basically a little garage. I've got one of those back there. They're full. The attic is full. I have an attached 2-car garage. I couldn't get a vehicle in the garage to save your soul. I couldn't get a bike in the garage to save your soul. We each have our own cave. My wife has her sewing room. I'm in my man cave right now. It's getting to where it just keeps going out further and further and further. And it's like, it's like God Almighty. If we ever move, I'll have to hire a crew and probably have about 2 or 3 U-Hauls. Well, that's good. You can never have too much. That's just like, what they say, 1 is none, 2 is 1, 3 is 2. It's always good to have backups. It's always good to have backups. You should look into a modular shipping container and trade it for all 3 storage sheds. Also make a good storm shelter. You want a paragraph, LOL. I'm cleaning out my garage. Lucky it's not too bad. Yeah, that would be something that I should get. I don't know that I would get it in my... they'd have to take down a fence to get in my backyard. You know, we've got ditches. I think they'd have a hell of a time getting in my backyard. Something like that. And I'm drinking Folgers coffee. Good to the last drop. Well, that's actually what they said about Maxwell House. Mm. You want more unboxing? This came in yesterday. What in the world is that, David Lynn? So I'm real big on Crystal Light. I got a couple of them here. I love the lemonade, and I love the grape, and I also tend to give these out to people. So I was running low. So here's 12 cartons, a case of 12. And a case of 12. Crystal Light. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I got got pantry, a lot of pantry, and then when I did the remodel, I built a lot of pantry. Yeah, I could probably do that. Made your son come get his crap. I hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Gear. Ooh. So I will be trying to finish this weekend my box for Uncle Al. It'll be very similar to the box that I sent Dave. I let Uncle Al know, hey, you got another box coming. And both Dave and Uncle Al have promised to do ration reviews when they get their stuff in. Because part of what I sent them were some 8-pack rations. Each one's going to be getting 3 8-pack rations. And there's some other people that are going to be getting them. I'll be surprising you. But I'll be doing videos of it. So the next one I do will be a video of that. I'm working on a couple of Coffee Talk Newses that I want. I want to do one on the border, immigration, the number of illegals and migrants that are in the country, what the government is spending, and what they basically what they voted in the one big beautiful bill. I'm also going to do one on the Supreme Court rulings. You know, the court's getting ready to go into summer recess, or the court went into summer recess. So I'm going to do something on that. Yoda would be the one to ask about that, Dave, my friend David. He is a car guru. He would be the one to talk about that. You still here, Dave? Yeah, find someone who's into it. Figure out what they're worth. And you probably won't, if if you're selling a collection, you're trying to get rid of it fairly fast. You might not get what it's worth, but you can get a fair price for it if you figure out what it's worth, and you know how to go about, selling it. There are scammers. Yeah, email him. There are people who scam you. Hey, Alacaneda, I'll visit. Thank you for coming by. There are people who will scam you. Like, they want to buy your house, I'll pay you cash. They want to give you a fraction of what it's worth. They're trying to get people who are like on the verge of losing their house. They send out cards, they send out, letters to people. They try to contact you. Every once in a while I get an email, somebody wanting to, yeah, you want to give me $300,000? I've got a hell of a lot of equity in my house. It's not quite all the way paid, but I got a lot of equity in it. You want to give me $300,000? It's been remodeled. It's in good shape. Now, when it was built, it probably cost $30,000. Today it's worth almost 300. I mean, I'm on the tax rolls at better than 250 right now. I hear you. I hear you, Holly. Like, I go to Sam's Club. There are 12. I'm using one. I put one in my son-in-law's bag. I buy these. It's like $20. And I've got a bunch of these. They'll burn for 6 hours. You can put them out, restart them. Same thing with sterno. I've got a pretty good amount of sterno. So I would encourage you to, and it supports me for one thing. Oh God Almighty! I watched my video today. It had 6 ads run through it. So if you're letting the ads run, and I one of them was like 10 minutes long. I said, hell no. They're putting a 10-minute ad in my just outrageous. It's like one for a summer camp. 10 minutes long. No, I watched a couple of minutes of it. I said, the hell with this. Anyway, I don't do super chats. I don't have that function activated. I could. I don't ask people to send me money. I was over at Walmart this morning, and there was a old guy. Well, he was probably my age. He had a cane. He was out there, and he was begging. He was out the side, around the side from the door. When I came out, hey, can I ask you? Could I get $1 or $2 or $3 from you to get a gallon of gas? And he was dressed halfway decent, and I felt for him. So I pulled out my wallet, and I took 5 ones off of it. Remember, I carry ones. I carry quarters and I carry ones. Always a good idea. I give them to my wife, my daughter. Quarters. Always have, carry a bag. I got quarters in it. I also have ones in it. And I pulled off 5 ones. And I gave him five ones. I said, God bless you. He said, God bless me. So I didn't think he was a drunk. He didn't seem like a drunk. He didn't seem like, I couldn't tell that he was a smoker or anything. Like, maybe he did need gas for his vehicle. So, but the the Lord will bless you when you do stuff like that. Whether they're scamming you or not, it's, Christian charity. No, Enrique, I'm just saying one ad was a little over 10 minutes. There was like 6 ads in it. I didn't add up how long. I let a couple of them run, and they were like a couple of minutes long. And it's like, dag nabbit, like every 5 or 6 minutes through my video, it would stop and it'd run a couple of ads. So I wasn't happy about that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good thing. 60 for $10. Yeah, I try to. Well, it's just like, people who follow me and they give me a lot of their time. They don't have to, you know. And they follow me, and some of them have been with me for a while. I try to thank them by sending them stuff. I try to give back that way. And I've got a faithful, might not be a huge faithful following, but I got a faithful following. So I try to treat them right, and I try to be kind to them. I give them a heads up when I'm going to embarrass them, with a video. 45 minutes? Oh, hell no. That must have been that camp thing. I thought it was about 10 minutes long. 45 minutes? Oh, buddy. I'm sorry. I apologize. But they're really... YouTube does not like me, and they're abusing me. They're abusing the privilege, I'll tell you that much. They are abusing the privilege. 10 in the house, 17 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Hillbilly Josh, how you doing, sir? You know, I'm tired. I need to go take a shower. I was doing yard work. Almost got the front done. Almost got the front done. I still got to do one flower bed. Got to weed eat it, and got to get down on my hands and knees and pull some stuff. And then I still got one ditch I got to, I'll get that done tomorrow. And then I'm back in the back. And I was doing some in the backyard this morning, too. It's like, good God, almost like a jungle back there. Thinking about bringing in a mercenary, somebody to pay them to get that done. Thank you for like number 18, Josh. Appreciate it. So, as I will say again, for those of you, I will be doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and last time I checked, I was at 1961. I got 39 to go. That could take me 10 years, or it could take me a few days, or it could happen overnight depending on what happens. But when I hit 2,000, I will take the last video that I have released. I'll write down the names of all the channels that left me comments. And then I will backtrack 4 more videos. And check off, check off, check off. Now, when I did the 100 subscriber giveaway, that last video that I released, 20 people, 20 channels, left comments. When I got through backtracking, 6 channels, only 6, and Enrique qualified twice, 2 different channels. 6 channels qualified. I did the video. I did the hat pulled out, and Enrique's name materialized. And he's been with me for a while, and he has never won. And he's been with me for a while, and I felt bad for him, but he won that one. He did, and he got a nice box. And I probably spent over $100 between mailing it and what I put in it and everything. It was over $100. And I'll be doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and it'll be pretty much similar to what was in the 100 subscriber giveaway. I've got all the stuff already. So what am I saying? I would leave a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released. And yeah, I'm releasing 1 or 2 videos a week. I'm getting ready to release one box for Uncle Al. I'll wind up releasing a menu number 4. I'm working my way through case A. There are 12 different menus. I'm going to work menu number 4. I will probably release 1 or 2 Coffee Talk news videos, and those will be less than 5 minutes each. The goodie box will probably be 6 or 7 minutes. When I release an MRE review, those are over 20 minutes long. We're talking averaging 25, 26, 27 minutes. I'm sorry, I do a lot of editing to cut it down, but I'm basically doing a food review. I'm doing a meal review of a ration. You're a baby boomer. Take care, Josh. God bless you. Appreciate you. Last of the baby boomers. 1964. Take care. You know, Claudette, I won't tell you her age, but I know her age. She certainly does not look her age. Beautiful lady. She's just across the border in Canada. Uncle Al's got really nice hair. You know, everybody's got superpowers. His hair is his superpower. He's got really nice hair. My superpower is my teeth. I have all my teeth except for the wisdom teeth, which I had removed. Got all my teeth. Never had a cavity filled. I mean, I inherited my father's teeth. He had teeth. My mother had horrible teeth. My dad had nice teeth. I keep a 1 gallon Ziploc bag in my car with a mini first aid kit, some crackers, new pair of socks, travel size toiletries, hand sanitizer, emergency poncho, etc. The bag is meant for a homeless person. Okay. Uncle Al is a warrior. Yes, he is. You know, and you think about rants, like YouTube's always on my butt about my content. Like they hate on me because I'm what you'd call a prepper. I do prepping, and they're always on me about that. I mean, I feel like I'm providing a service or a ministry, teaching. I try to teach preparedness, the basics. I reward those who follow me fairly regularly. And I don't have to, but I mean, I do it. It's my way of giving back to people. I'm blessed, and I try to bless others. So, I will plan on being back tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. I've got stuff. I'm working on stuff. I am working on stuff. I think tonight was a really, really good live stream. Appreciate Uncle Al for, the content. I didn't have to scramble to try to come up with content. And I will be blessing some of you in the near future. Just stay tuned. Remember, leave a like and a supportive comment on my videos. You never know when I'm going to hit that 2,000, and it's the last 5. So you help me out by likes and comments. I appreciate that. When I get up in the morning, I thank God for the day. I say the Lord's Prayer. I take my medication, drink my coffee, try to get right with the world, try to treat people the way I want to be treated. Life is good, but it is what it is, and things happen. I appreciate you guys. I was a scout for a couple of years before my father passed away, and I didn't get to finish it, but I mean I learned a lot. And my father taught me a lot before he did pass away. So my philosophy is the scout philosophy: be prepared. And I tell people, everybody have a blessed day, and hopefully we'll get together tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. I enjoyed this. I think it was very good. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for coming, and everybody be blessed. Bye-bye. Oh, trying to turn it off.